Where to find the 4 types of bastion remnants in Minecraft. The bastion remnant is a structure in the nether that has unique loot items like the pig step music disc, the snout banner pattern, snout armor trim, and the netherite upgrade smithing template that is needed to upgrade diamond gear to netherite. Depending on the type of bastion remnant you find, there are different chances of getting unique loot items. Also, the bastion is the only location to find gilded blackstone blocks, and there is a magma cube spawner found in the treasure room. The bastion remnant will be treacherous as piglins, piglin brutes, and hoglins will spawn in it. I've also included timestamps if you want to just know how to find a specific type of bastion. I would suggest the timestamps where to find the bastion and the type of bastion you're looking for. However, if you are new to Minecraft or want to know about finding the different loot items, I'd suggest watching the whole video. Where to find the bastion remnant. The bastion can generate in all nether biomes except the basalt delta. It can show up in the basalt delta if it overlaps with another biome. The nether does have an imaginary grid that will either generate nether fortresses or bastion remnants in a grid space. In Java Edition, this is 368 by 368 blocks, and in Bedrock it is 416 by 416 blocks. There is a border on the south and east of these spaces that is 4 chunks or 64 blocks that the nether structures do not generate in. In Java Edition, it is a 60% chance and 66% in Bedrock for a bastion to generate instead of a nether fortress in these grid spaces. The best way to look for a bastion would be to find a strider, have dwarf fungus on a stick, and equip them with the saddle and ride in the lava around the nether. It is better to look at the more open areas instead of mining through the netherrack. If you're having problems in finding the bastion, you can use the command /locate structure bastion_remnant, and this will give you the closest bastion. However, it won't tell you the specific type of bastion. If it isn't the type you want, you will have to move out of range to use the command again. If you're really having an issue in finding a specific type of bastion, another option is chunkbase.com. If you go to the app page and click at the top of the seed map app, on this page you put in the seed, the version of Minecraft you're playing, and the nether dimension. Below this you can pick the features you want displayed. In this case, you probably only want to remove the fortresses and the ruined portals. Here you can get a view of the bastions. Based on the icons, it shows what type of bastion it is. If you scroll over at the icon at the bottom, there will be an X and Z coordinates on the left. On the right will be chunk coordinates, the size of the bastion, and the biome. Just clicking on it will tell you the type and the coordinates. I wanted to outline this as I know it can be frustrating to find one, especially since the netherite upgrade is found in the bastion. If you want to explore the nether to find a bastion, I'll just explain what unique loot is in each and what each structure looks like. What's in the bastion remnant? All the bastions will have piglins and piglin brutes that spawn at generation of the structure. Piglins will be passive if you're wearing a piece of gold armor, but will become hostile if you're not wearing a piece of gold armor, break a gold block, or open a chest. With chests, this can be avoided by putting a hopper underneath the chest. Also, piglin brutes will be hostile towards you no matter what. Once the piglins and piglin brutes are killed, they will not spawn in the bastion unless with piglins they spawn in that biome. The hoglins will spawn in the hoglin stable and the bridge. Also, there are different loot chests in each structure, but the interesting items found in all of them are crying obsidian ranging from 11.2 to 33.7% chance, gilded blackstone at 11.2 to 44.1% chance, snout armor trim smithing template at 8.3% chance, and the netherite upgrade smithing template at 10% in all chests except for the treasure room that is 100%. Also, there is a generic chest found throughout the bastion. This will have 1 ancient debris at 13.5% chance, 1 netherite scrap at 4.5%, and the pig step music disc, the best music disc in the game, at 5.6% chance. Where to find the Hoglin stable bastion remnant. The Hoglin stable will look like this. The easiest way to tell it is a Hoglin stable is by the amount of Hoglins. There are 3 different segments to it with multiple levels. It is a bit messier as several parts of it do not connect together, and the back part will be higher up. The higher up part of it is the rampart. This will be the same in other structures. The difference between it and other variants is the part in the front is a bit wider than the other ones. The unique items found in the chest in the Hoglin stable are 1 ancient debris at 5% and 1 netherite scrap at 8%. Where to find the bridge bastion remnant. Here is the bridge variation. There will be a damaged bridge sticking out of the side. There is a piglin face that is carved into the structure, however this is hard to distinguish as it is in blackstone. It will have multiple levels of walkways surrounded by lava. The back part of the Hoglin stables looks similar to the entire structure, but it doesn't have the lower parts of the Hoglin stables, and it is not as large. The unique loot items found in the bridge chest is the lodestone at 100%. The lodestone is a block that can be paired with a compass to have the compass point in that direction when the lodestone is placed. Where to find the housing units Bastion Remnant. Here's what the housing units looks like. The housing units will have a central courtyard where there will be nether warts in it. It will have multiple ruined 2-part ramparts arranged around this. There is no unique chest found in here and will be the same as the generic loot chest. Where to find the treasure room Bastion Remnant. Here's what the treasure room looks like. The treasure room is the easiest to identify as the treasure room will be a large cube. There will be pools of lava next to it and a rampart on the other side. Inside the treasure room will be many bridges suspended above lava. At the bottom will be a magma cube spawner. This is the only location to find it. There will be blocks of gold and 1 or 2 chests at the bottom. In this chest there will be a 100% chance to have a netherite upgrade smithing template. It also can have 1 netherite ingot at 38.6%, and there are 2 different possible ancient debris at 11.5% and 27.1%. 1 netherite scrap at 22.1%, lots of diamond armor and weapons, and an enchanted golden apple at 5.9%.